Hi, this is a tutorial on how to laser cut your acrylic mirror. And on the screen, you can see a fully extruded acrylic mirror without the mirror ready for you to cut. So I will show you how to import this into Illustrator and how to give your teacher the file that allows him or her to cut it for you. So first thing first, you will need to flatten this pattern. And once you flatten it, then you can export it. There are a number of steps here you need to listen to very carefully. So the first thing you need to do is go to sheet metal and you need to go to flat pattern here. You can see that now the mirror is gone to how it will look like on a flat acrylic. Now this allows us to import that into a drawing file. So go to the top left here and select a new drawing. Now on your new drawing, you need to insert the base. Now remember that it's now showing partially the flattened pattern, but you can now click the flat pattern here and you'll see the flat pattern. Rotate it so it's straight and make sure the scale is 1:1. Otherwise your mirror might be half the size it should be. So now I have 1:1, I can then press OK. Now at this point here, you go to File and you go to Save As. Now here, we don't want to save as Inventor Drawing File. We don't want to save as Inventor Drawing File. We want to go to, I apologize. We want to go to Export, Export to DWG, and now we want to go to AutoCAD DWG file. Okay, so previously the option Save As doesn't allow that, but in Export, you can go AutoCAD Drawing File. And before you hit Save, you need to go to Options, and to import into Illustrator, you need to make sure you save as AutoCAD 2004 drawing. Now, a lot of students miss this step, so you need to be very careful. Again, 2004 drawing. Next. Now, we only want the model geometry. We don't want any of the drawing headers and template. So we click Model Geometry only, then press Finish. And now you should save this in the space that you know. And I would recommend you save this in the 7DNT folder that was set up. And you should put your name in this. So if your name is John Smith, Smith, John acrylic mirror. This now allows you to import into Illustrator. So now we need to go to Adobe Illustrator, which is a completely different program. And to find that, you go to the Start menu and you type in EILUS. And you can go to Illustrator. Be very careful that Adobe Illustrator might look slightly differently on your computer depending on what version it is, but the functionalities are the same. So now you go to File and you go to New. In a new document, you want to make sure that it's A4 and the color mode is RGB. Okay, RGB stands for red, green, and blue. If it's set to CMYK, you need to set it to RGB. Okay, now you go Create. Now you have a blank document. We now need to import the drawing file into here. So you go to File, Place, and in the folder where you saved your file, you need to go and find your acrylic mirror. And now I can find the Smith John acrylic mirror. Now before you click Press, Show Import Options and go Place. I want to make sure before we place it, we need to select the original size. Okay, not scale to fit our board, not scale by, we want original size. As you can see, now that I've got a few, now I've got the outline of my shape in here. The next thing I want to do is we need to make sure laser cutter can read this. So again, you need to listen to me very carefully. Select the file, and on the stroke, that means the line thickness, you need to change it to 0.072. 0.072. Now this is going to be very faint. And secondly, you should hold down Shift on your keyboard and then press this. Now press the color on the side and you change your red to 255. And now your entire mirror will be red and very faint. Because it's only 0.072 points in stroke. Now, next thing I want you to do is click the file. Now it's all grouped together. Right click on group because we want to make some changes. Now in our changes, I want to grab this line here. Okay, that's the bend line which is dotted. We don't want to cut that, so we need to change it to something else. We'll click that, and we also want to grab the other. And now I've got the two lines selected. I want to change this to blue. So hold down Shift again and go to the line, and we want to drop the red to 0. I want to now raise blue to 255. Now you can see that the shape is mostly red, and then the bend line's blue, which give you an idea where to and how to bend it. If you're happy with this, go to File and then go to Save. Now here I like you to save under the same name as before, so Smith on acrylic mirror. Press Save. Press OK, and you're done. So now give your teacher this file, and then he can laser cut it for you. Before we go to the teacher, make sure you also nominate what color you want the acrylic mirror. All the best, and I look forward to seeing your project.